And now, fans, let's meet the starting lineup for the Blue Jays. At setter, number 1, Alexa Boyser. A middle hitter, number 8, B. Stanford. Outside hitter, number 11, Savannah Davis. Middle hitter, number 15, Keely Larson. Outside hitter, number 19, Jada Wiley. Opposite hitter, number 23, Blair Johnson. And the liberos today for Elmhurst, number 3, Gianna Potasic, and number 5, Peyton Say. Elmhurst is coached by Cameron Andrew and assisted by Sarah Lychak, Anastasia Labadessa, Allie Reardon, Lacey Kaiser, and Allie Scales. Fans, the 5 seniors for the Thunder that we will be recognizing today are Caroline Capps, Annika Evenson, Bree Gilbert, Ashton Major, and Emerson Treywick. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Wheaton College Thunder. A junior outside hitter from Springdale, Arkansas, number 3, Jordan Binford. A junior setter from Lee's Summit, Missouri, number 7, Lacey Higgins. A senior middle blocker from Edmond, Oklahoma, number 9, Ashton Major. A senior outside hitter from Middletown, Delaware, number 10, Caroline Capps. A sophomore middle blocker from Hudsonville, Michigan, number 15, Sydney Overweg. A senior outside hitter from Centerton, Arkansas, number 17, Emerson Treywick. And the libero today for the Thunder, number 11, a junior from Prosper, Texas, Grace Autry. Wheaton is coached by Eric Plunkett. He is assisted by Haley Horner. The athletic trainer is Tanya Baker.
The penultimate home match for the Wheaton Thunder, and it's a special one as it's also senior day for women's volleyball, taking on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Hello from up top, alongside Kira Carragher. I'm Aiden Kong, and Kira, I don't know about you, but I'm still reeling off the results of last Wednesday night. A thrilling come-from-behind win against Carroll. What should we be expecting from both teams this afternoon?
Yeah, like you, I'm still reeling off that 5-set win. But both teams are coming into this match hungry for another CCIW win. I'm expecting the Elmhurst Blue Jays to be heavily reliant on Jada Wiley. She's been a phenomenal outside hitter, and I'm looking for the Thunder to continue pushing the ball to Caroline Capps.
And for both teams, just like Wednesday, on the outside looking in of the CCIW tournament, Elmhurst with 2 wins. Wheaton, they just snapped their 9-game losing streak in CCIW play dating back to last year. They're still on the outside looking in, but for the Thunder, and honestly for the Elmhurst Blue Jays, a couple of wins here, all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, we're back in the CCIW tournament.
Yeah, it's the door is not closed fully for either teams, and so this is definitely going to be a game filled with fire for both sides, and it's going to come down to who wants it more and who can keep their errors to a minimum.
Only Illinois Wesleyan and Milliken are the 2 teams that have punched their tickets to the CCIW tournament. Illinois Wesleyan, the outright CCIW regular season champions, and the number 1 seed, the CCIW tournament, will likely be playing through Bloomington. Meanwhile, Milliken has just clinched a first-round bye, so those are your top 2 seeds, but there are still 4 spots up for grabs.
Yeah, and it's crazy coming down so far into the CCIW with 4 spots up for grabs. It makes it a competitive tournament.
Here's Lacey Higgins to send this one away, and let's roll from King Arena. Boyer the assist, off the dig from Wiley. They're set up for Caroline Capps off that block. Nice save there by Elmhurst. Wiley tries again, a soft floater dig there by Capps. Higgins the assist. They'll set up for Jordan Benford. That's been starting in that starting line for a while now. Here's Capps trying. Capps, nice dig there by Elmhurst. Right down the middle. Block though. It's Sydney Overweg.
Great opening play.
6 kills on 17 swings against Carroll. Leads the team in blocks with 63. Also going to be 4th in the CCIW. Once again from the left pen, Widely, nice dig there by Grace Autry. Right down the middle, Treywick with a soft floater. Right down the middle again, and another block by Overweg.
Wow. Already establishing her tall presence at the net at the beginning of this set.
Sophomore 6'2" out of Michigan. 2 conniving blocks there, also 0.79 blocks per set. 3rd in the CCIW. Another slam, this time it's Capps.
First play and first point going to a senior on this senior day, and a great opening one for Capps.
23 kills for Caroline Capps, breaking a new career high. Also the most kills by Wheaton players since Shelby Knowles, 24 kills, and that one is a service error.
I mentioned at the beginning, it'll come down to who can keep their errors to a minimum, and so far, the first error of the set goes to Wheaton.
Here's now Gianna Potasic, the junior out of Naperville, Illinois, to serve. Benford just slaps it down. And there is one of those 5 seniors, Caroline Capps, to serve. Again, the most kills since Shelby Knowles had 24 in her last game against Carroll. That was not a good dig right there. They're just going to have to send this one over with Davis. Chance for the Thunder to respond. Here comes Benford from the right pin. Oh, somehow saved there by Say.
Wow.
Nice job by Wiley to get over the net.
Over.
Benford tries again. That is blocked though.
Great string of plays by Wiley.
Jada Wiley, talked about her, also another senior out of Missouri, 200 kills, which leads the team. Also leads the team in digs with 182 entering this match.
That's a crazy statistic, leading both on attacking points and a defensive statistic.
You don't typically see that out of an outside hitter.
No.
Typically those are liberos and setters that have that mark. Here's another kill that time. It's Emerson Drake. With 7 kills on 26 swings, hitting 192 against the Pioneers on Wednesday night. Autry now the serve.
Ooh.
And that was a nice play there made by Elmhurst. Blair Johnson, a sophomore. As Jada Wiley's now to serve, Peyton Say is to the bench for Elmhurst. Early 5-3 lead for the Thunder. Trey Wick this time floats it over. Nice dig there by Potasic. Again, it's Johnson. Another nice save by, this time, Lacey Higgins. Potasic the dig. Kennedy the assist. Right middle, a block, but a kill. This time it's Ashton Major.
So far, Wheaton has 3 seniors in the point column. A kill going to Caroline Capps, Emerson Trewick, and Ashton Major.
Major 13 kills, tied her career high in kills against Carroll. A record-setting night for the Thunder for multiple players. Here's now Benford, the junior out of Arkansas, to serve. Kennedy the assist, firing from the left, right pin.
Great kill.
It's Kylie Phillips. The graduate senior out of Arizona makes it a 1-point game. Keely Larson, now the junior out of San Diego, California, to serve. Best hitting percentage on the team, but that's an error. And Kira, that's going to be something that we're going to be looking out for. The service errors have been a killer for Elmhurst. 325 errors, the most in the CCIW.
Yeah, that's a tough statistic. But I'm confident that Elmhurst can turn it around in King Arena today.
There's Sydney Overweg. Almost a nice serve right there by Overweg. Capps, left pin. Completely pelts that one, Caroline Capps. And it seems like Caroline Capps, year in and year out, has just gotten better and better and better for the Thunder. Would not be surprised if she gets an all-CCIW recognition, and that's going to be a service ace.
Definitely. You mentioned earlier, Capps has only grown more skilled and more consistent as a player all around, from her serves to her attacks, her blocks, and her digs.
That was Catherine Atkinson on that last service ace, had 2 against Carroll.
Oh, nice set.
And is able to get right through that block. It's Kylie Phillips again.
I want to applaud Kellen Kennedy, the Elmhurst setter, on that hit. The pass was a little tight to the net, but she was able to turn her body just right to get the ball to her hitter.
Elmhurst hitting 204 so far this season, 4th in the CCIW. Wheaton, meanwhile, hitting 208, 3rd in the conference. Here comes Davis, can't get through the net. Point for the Thunder. Thunder We're going to make a substitution. Grace Autry is out. They bring back Sydney Overweg. It's Major to serve. Best hitting percentage on the team. Also good enough to be 36 in all of Division III. And that was a nice dump shot.
Oh, Elmhurst are able to get sneaky with that, being able to find the donut.
It was Alexa,
hole.
It was Alexa Boyer, and both Boyer and Kennedy have almost about the same number of assists. Coach Andrews loves to use both setters, both of them also seniors. Here comes Caps once again, blocked though, and it's rejected. It was Boyer and Johnson getting a piece of it.
You could see from that camera angle how far over the net they pressed. That was phenomenal form.
Elmhurst 7th in the CCIW in total blocks with 111 entering this afternoon.
Ooh!
Benford with a nice save. They're going to go back to Caroline. Caps gets through the block. Dig there by Potasic. And trying to go cross court. Is it in play? No, it's going to be out. And once again, back with Lacey Higgins. Career high 59 assists. Going to be a service ace for her. And it looks like we got an early timeout. Thunder lead at 12-7, going back to Wheaton's performance against Carroll. I mean, that was a big game. Snapped a 3-game losing streak. Carroll also snapped their 3-game losing streak overall. We just talked about snapped a 9-game losing streak in conference play. But you talk about a lot of players. I mean, Paris Griffin, Lacey Higgins, Ashton Major, and Grace Autry either tying or breaking their career highs. Yeah,
it was a great game. I mean, it's easier to break your records in a 5-set match, but it was a great game and great effort from both teams, staying competitive and multiple sets going into two, winning by just 2 points. Excuse me. But yeah, the record-setting performances by a number of Wheaton players just speaks to how much they've grown over the course of the season and how much guidance they've received from Coach Plunkett.
Especially given how, for the Thunder, they trailed 2-0.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, it could just be easy to quit and give up. But the Thunder, they showed a lot of resilience in that match.
Yeah, it's really easy once you're faced with being down 2 sets to just say, you know what, let's pack it up, call it a day. But I'm proud of the Wheaton Thunder for turning on their energy and turning it around, doing a full 180 and getting back in it and completing the reverse sweep. And
Coach Plunkett, in his post-game interview, talked about how he was happy to see his team respond, and he wants to continue to push his athletes to make better plays. We're still alive for the CCIW tournament as well as Elmhurst. Here's now Lacey Higgins to serve. Potasic with the dig. And setting up for Wiley. That sails wide though. Elmhurst themselves are on a 2-game losing streak. Just lost to Carthage 1-3. Again, Wiley off the block. That's going to be a kill. Only had 5 kills and 5 digs against Carthage in her last match. As Brianna Stanford checks out of the ball game for the Blue Jays.
Oh, wow.
Nice dig there by Grace Autry. Had to really go down for it. Benford just has to tap that one over. Chance for the Blue Jays to respond. They go right down the middle.
Nice placement on that set.
It was Keely Larson bringing down the sledgehammer. Best hitting percentage on the team is Larson, hitting .295, also good enough to be 4th in the CCIW. Higgins assists. Here comes Cat for the right pin.
Wow.
Oh, it hits the referee. Hopefully he's okay.
He just gave a thumbs up to the head ref, so.
Third kill now for Caroline Caps. 305 kills entering this match. 5th in the CCIW is Caps.
Good cover.
Here's Treywick. Nice dig there by Say. Off the assist. Thunder still able to get that one over now.
Ooh.
Caps tries again off the block. Boys are just going to send that one over. And a little bit misplayed there by Sydney Overweg. Potasic is back in the game for the Blue Jays. Again, 2 libero. That's a new Division III rule. You're allowed to have 2 liberos. And again, not the greatest play on back-to-back plays for the Thunder. Elmhurst now down by 3. Let's see if the Thunder can respond. Benford just has to tap that one over. Not a good there by Lacey Higgins. That got blocked though by Overweg. Now from the right pin. Stays in play. Saved there by Caps. Wiley off the block. Kill for the Blue Jays. That's 3 in a row now for Elmhurst. Both teams with 2 blocks apiece so far in set number 1. Right down the middle, another rejection. Let's see if the Thunder can respond. This time Treywick off the hands. And it ends the 3-0 drought. It was Emerson Treywick coming into this game with 169 kills. Also 696 career kills. With senior out of Arkansas. Sails wide there, point for Elmhurst. Here's now Jada Widely to serve. 33 service aces for her. Benford, nice dig there by Kennedy. And Davis is going to tap that one over. Right down the middle, Overweg block. Dig there by Autry. Benford will now try. Is it in play? No. And now we got ourselves a timeout, this time taken by Coach Plunkett. And despite the Thunder having a relatively large lead, Elmhurst has climbed their way back into this ballgame.
Yeah, I think a wise move by Plunkett to call a timeout before Elmhurst catches up fully, but I want to see a little bit more diversity from the Wheaton offense. I think we've had some trouble getting our swings inside, and I think it's because we're aiming for the back line and we're aiming for back corners, but I want to see us cut with some with some cutting shots and hitting closer into the court.
And for Coach Andrews, he's in his 3rd year with the Elmhurst Blue Jays. He took over for Coach Hall, who is the head coach for women's volleyball for 28 years. What's interesting about Coach Andrews is that he played at Juniata, then he was an assistant at Rhodes College, then he was the head coach at Dominican for both men's and women's volleyball. Wow. Had 65 wins as a women's head coach, had 34 wins as the men's head coach, including a Finals 4 appearance back in 2021. What was ironic about this all was when he was the head coach for Elmhurst, he picked up his 100th career win this year against the team he coached in Dominican.
Oh, wow. That's a funny statistic.
Of course, Elmhurst last year, 17-10. They made it to the CCIW tournament, but they lost to Carthage in the quarterfinals. Again, both teams on the outside looking in. We cannot preface that enough. Both teams need a win here. And that's going to be a service ace. There's Jada Widely. I mean, we talked about the Elmhurst Blue Jays. They have the most service errors, but they also have the most service aces. 200, actually the second most service aces, apologies. 204 second in the CCIW. But the average of the most service aces per set, 2.55. And just as I was saying, a service error.
Yeah, speaking of, you go from an ace immediately to a service error.
I mean, Elmhurst against Carthage, their last match, 6 service aces, 19 service errors. That's not the most they've had. They've had 24 errors before. That was against North Central. Oh! Larson, right down Broadway.
Keely Larson's becoming a big threat in the front in her middle position.
Not a surprise to see her lead the team in blocks with 47 entering this match. She was just on there to serve and a major rejection. Phillips and Stanford combining in on the block. Blue Jays have the lead, that one off the tape. Oh, nicely done by Lacey Higgins. I must say, she did an excellent job disguising that dump shot.
Yes. And the thing about Lacey Higgins is she knows that she can do that a lot, but she wants to keep it sneaky and she doesn't want the defense to start expecting that from her, so she knows exactly when to turn it on, when to turn it off.
Atkinson's serve just went to the net, so Elmhurst back on top 18-17 here in set number 1. Right now, Elmhurst hitting 115, Wheaton 074. And Benfer able to just plop that one over. Chance for the Blue Jays to respond. Stanford right down the middle, but it hits the tape for Atkinson. (19-17) the score in favor of Elmhurst. One block, but it goes out of play. It's a point for the Thunder. A missed opportunity there for Stanford. Back on the floor, Ashton Major now on the service. From the right pin, stays in play.
Killer slide by Blair Johnson.
Ten kills on 18 swings, 2 blocks, hitting .444 against Carthage. Blue Jays hold a 2-point lead here in set number 1. Boiser the assist, trying to set up for Wiley.
Wow.
That ricochets around, it is still alive, it just hit the ceiling.
Oh.
And Atkinson able to send that one over. Anyway, it was Caroline Capps. I mean, I bet the ceiling helped out with that play. But
playing pinball with the ceiling, and it's hard to figure out where it's going to go down.
emphatic there, kill there by Caroline Capps. As Benford just plops that one over. Boiser the assist right down the middle.
Wow.
It's Stanford. Brianna Stanford, that now gives her 4 kills, leading the team off of 6 swings. Rather, that's her first kill, excuse me about that. She has 3 errors.
More ceiling.
Benford fires off the block. Nice save there by Elmhurst. Right down the middle, that's blocked though. Wiley tries again, and it's going to be a point for the Thunder. It's like Elmhurst reached over the net.
I think it actually hit the antenna. They were calling out of play.
So Elmhurst now leads by 1, 21-20. Capps now to serve for the Thunder. Wiley the dig. Boiser the assist. And again, ricochets around the ceiling there before being sent over by Capps. Sorry, by Trawick. Trawick tries again. Save with a nice dig. Wiley the assist. And Johnson just taps that over. Overleg. Oh, just misplay there by her. Elmhurst 3 points away from taking this first set as Gianna Potasic checks in for Peyton Say. Elmhurst 12-10, 2-5 in the CCIW. Third year under Coach Andrews. And that's going to be a point for the Thunder. Thunder trail by 1. Autry now to serve. 3 service aces against Carroll. Wiley. Oh, wow.
Nice placement.
Jada Wiley. Coming into this game with 945 career kills.
Wow.
22 kills against Benedictine. That'll be her career high. Thunder now trail by 2. Kennedy assists again right down. It was Davis on that kill attempt. Benford off the block.
Nice tool.
It looks like we got a timeout now being taken by both teams, and this was a critical situation for the Thunder. You talked about how there were a lot of close points, close sets. What do you think both teams are discussing?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a back and forth game. I think each team, they're tied at 7 errors. So I think a little bit of what the conversation will be in the huddles is just letting each team know that they have to clean up a little bit of a couple of their errors. But also keep rolling, keep fighting. I think Elmhurst is happy that with the atmosphere that's in this gym, they're happy to be up in this first set despite being down by a pretty sizable chunk. They've been able to fight their way back and have done a fantastic job. And I think within Wheaton's huddle, they're looking for a little bit more energy boosts. Saying Plunkett's hopefully telling them that they're not done yet. There's still a couple points left in this set.
Meanwhile, for the Elmhurst Blue Jays, this was a team that's been sort of up and down. They began the season 0-3, but they've had 2 different parts of the season where they were on a 5-match winning streak. One from September 7th to December 14th. The other one being from October 8th to October 18th. We just talked about it before. They're on a 2-match losing streak after losing to UW Oshkosh, who was number 7 in the country, and then to Carthage. But for the Blue Jays, this is their final CCIW game. Compared to the Thunder, at least they have one more game, being Carthage next Wednesday. So after this match, and after probably be relying on other teams to get back into the tournament.
Oh, and great eye by Autry.
Kylie Phillips irate about that. Was not a kill for her. So now we're tied at 23. Say with the dig. Set it up for Rossing. Over Davis. Trailer flips that one over. Another nice save there by Say. Before being put back by Major. Thunder an opportunity to take set number 1 here on senior day. But it serves wide.
We've got another close one brewing in King Arena.
For the Blue Jays, when they did play Carthage in their first set, that went all the way to 33 points.
Yeah.
For the Thunder, they, I believe, went all the way to 27 points. That's back-to-back service errors for both teams. So now the Thunder 1 point away from taking set number 1.
And that's another great play by Autry, watching the ball sail all the way out. Making a tough but good call.
Elmhurst only with 3 service errors. Thunder with 4. Atkinson now to serve. Dig there by Davis. Just going to try send over on the second shot.
Ooh.
Point for Blue Jays. Now Alexis Boiser to serve. Now I need to get to 27 to win set number 1. Against the assist, trying to set up for Major.
Wow.
3 kills for Ashton Major. As they will now check her out of the ball game. In comes Monica Evenson.
Another senior getting a chance to make her mark on this senior day.
Playing in her 17th match so far out of Savage, Minnesota. Did see her against Aurora, and that's going to be a service error. As they now check her out and bring Autry back into the ball game. Savannah Davis now, the sophomore at Frisco, Texas to serve, leads the team in service aces with 35. Here comes Caps.
Oh,
nice save there. That was Jordan Benford. Boiser the assist, right down the pin. It's a kill for Blair Johnson. And now we got a timeout. Elmhurst an opportunity to take set number 1, but the Thunder trying to prevent that from happening. And so far, I mean, just like the Carroll game, and also for Elmhurst when they played Carthage, the first 2 sets competitive and close.
Yeah, this has been a crazy game so far. Elmhurst, I mean, the atmosphere in this gym, I don't know if you felt it, Aiden, but it's been crazy. There's a sizable crowd for Wheaton, and also a pretty decent show out by Elmhurst fans as well. I guess that helps being just down the street, I guess. But both teams are, I think, feeling the energy, and going into extra points just adds to that crazy fervor.
And 27-26 in favor of the Blue Jays. And for Elmhurst, after this game, they will play Marion, IIT, and then they have UW-Whitewater, number 7 in the country. For Wheaton, we just talked about it. Their final home game was also their final CCIW game. That will be against Carthage. And then they have the Milwaukee School of Engineering and Edgewood in the Edgewood Triangular on November 2nd. And then they have Lake Forest and Loris on November 9th. And that's it for the Thunder. But these 2 games for Wheaton, especially important.
Yeah, these are crucial matches, and every point matters.
Right now, Caroline Caps leading the way, 4 kills for her on 11 swings. Meanwhile, Jada Wiley and Larson each have 3 kills apiece for Elmhurst. Kennedy with 6 assists for the Blue Jays. Lacey Higgins with 9 assists. Autry with 11 digs. A career high 34 digs last time out for Autry. Higgins assists. Caps found the left pin. Block though. And it's out of play. We're tied again. Gianna Potasic for the Blue Jays checks out. Peyton Say is back in. Assist there by Boiser. Just a soft floater.
Oh, wow.
It was blocked though. There's Widely firing. Saved by Higgins. Benford gets through. Lacey Higgins, 2 service aces against Carroll. Firing again. And it's out of play. The Thunder just takes set number 1. Another thriller for them.
Elmhurst begs to differ, and that is a crucial point there if there's any dispute on whether the ball was in or out.
And we'll bring you the start of the second set after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
I would say be bold. There's a lot of people here on campus who want to enter into a relationship with you. So many programs and things to get involved with, but get involved and be bold in that. And also just be unashamed of who you are. Wheaton, there is no perfect Wheaton student. Rather, we're just a bunch of broken, sinful people who are just in pursuit of a perfect God. Orientation committee, and then also, of course, transfer orientation committee if you're a transfer. These are people who have been praying for you and are making so many invitations to enter into a relationship with you in that first month being at campus. So I would just say respond to those invitations, and that goes for OC members as well as the faculty and staff that surround them. I'd say the biggest challenge was how lonely it was. When you first step onto campus, you don't have all the friends that you're gonna have. And so it took time to just learn how to make friends again. One of the best pieces of advice I had was to introduce myself to my professors as a transfer, and I was surprised just by how many emails I had from professors just making themselves known. So this is a campus where you're so known and loved.
Welcome back to King Arena for the start of set number 2 between the Wheaton Thunder and the Elmhurst Blue Jays. And Kira, another exciting first set of volleyball between these two teams.
Yeah, first set thriller. That was crazy. Going to the second set, Wheaton definitely knows how to keep it interesting, but I think a lot of both teams can be proud of how the first set went. Obviously, Wheaton got the win, but I think if I was the Elmhurst coach, I would be pretty proud of what they were able to do, the diversity on their offense. Going into this second set, I honestly wouldn't change a thing if I was the Elmhurst coach.
So far, Larson and Wiley each chipping in with 3 kills. Kennedy with 6 assists. Blue Jays had 9 errors compared to the Thunder, who had 7 errors. Another big concern for Elmhurst were the service errors, only 3 so far. I mean, so if there's something positive that they can take away into the set number 2, it's the fact that they've been limiting their service errors so far.
Yeah, that is definitely a plus. Service errors are killer because it's, as my volleyball coach in the past have always told me, it's something totally within your control.
Meanwhile, for the Thunder, 5 service errors for them. So even though they did take set number 1, a little bit uncharacteristic for the Thunder since they're in the middle of the pack when it comes to service errors. Not as many as Elmhurst or North Park. It will be the Blue Jays to send this one away now. Elise Rossing. That kill was misplay there by Sydney Overweg.
Just like a bit of a miscommunication on the set call by Overweg.
And it seems like that's, I believe, the second or third time we've seen that where both Lacey Higgins and Overweg were just a bit off.
Yeah, just slightly. It's timing issue. It's hard, especially setter to middle connection is a challenging one to establish.
Davis was there on the service attempt for the Blue Jays, right down the middle. Got blocked though. Wiley was just trying to put that one, but that was a nice dig there by Higgins. That one right cross court at Grace Autry. As Wiley picks up kill number 4 in this match. Early 2-0 lead for Elmhurst. Again, they just lost set number 1 and hits the net. For Jada Wiley, she has 33 service aces, but 57 service errors. Lacey Higgins now on the serve. A jostle at the net. And the point for the Thunder. It's like Elmhurst got over the net there.
Yeah, from the looks of the replay, the ball definitely sailed over the net.
And that's going to be a service ace for Lacey Higgins. Unable to be dug out there by Elmhurst. Higgins again to serve. Barely dug out there again. Wiley now tries. Ooh. Jada Wiley right down Broadway.
Powerful swing. That was, I want to see what the velocity was on that ball.
5 kills now for Jada Widely. Here's Gianna Potasic to serve. Benford from the left pin. What a dig there by Davis. Does that stay in play? It does for Widely.
Another great kill by Wiley this time. Maybe didn't have the speed, but definitely had the perfect placement hitting that back left corner.
Again, leads her team in kills, leads her team in digs, has 3 double-doubles on the season. Begins right down the middle, it's overleg. I mean, it's kind of scary for the Thunder going into next season. Sydney Overweg, only a sophomore. That middle blocking spot's going to be just fine. And is that an error? It is. So service error for Caroline Capps. As Peyton Say, Blair Johnson, and Alexa Boiser checks out. Helen Kennedy on the serve. Back to Treywick, but again, sails wide. Kennedy again leads the team in assists with 375. Benford. Oh, that one was absolutely crushed. It hits the basketball on the ceiling, and it's going to be a kill for Jordan Benford.
It's been particularly the ceiling on the left side that has seen the most action from the ball.
And honestly, I don't have an explanation for that. Why does the ball like that? I don't know, as Major pouts it right back. I mean, it must feel so nice as a middle blocker just be able to just go up and just pat it back.
Yeah, the quick, easy tap, being able to pick your exact placement.
And again, ricocheting around the corner, around the ceiling, works out for the Thunder. That's going to be an ace. As Davis's dig goes high to the ceiling. Once again, back to Grace Autry. First ace for Autry, by the way, of this match. That was not a good dig.
Ooh.
And the Thunder take advantage of it. Off the block. They will. Jordan Benford, 5 kills for her. Coming into this game with 441 career kills, along with 2 double-doubles. And that one is going to be a point for Elmhurst. Once again, Potasic is back in for Peyton Say. Widely now to serve for Elmhurst. 8-7 in favor of the Thunder. That last point snapped a 4-0 run in favor of Wheaton. Benford, soft floater, gets home. Six kills now for Jordan Benford. Had 14 against UW-Stevens Point this year. Career high 15 kills against Franklin last year on homecoming. Higgins again. Oh, so deceptive. As Phillips sends that one over. And Treywick shot blocked. Right back. It's Phillips again. Here's Keely Larson, the junior of San Diego, California, on the serve. Major floater, got blocked. Treywick will now try from the left pin. And it's a kill as Wiley could not corral it in. Right now, the Blue Jays hitting .333, the Thunder .214. Thunder with 2 service aces. Atkinson now on the serve. Barely dug out there. Kennedy the assist. That shot blocked, still kept alive though. And again, it's Lacey Higgins. A deceptive dump shot. That's her second one of the match. And now we got ourselves a timeout, 11-8 in favor of the Thunder and Kiera. Since it is senior day and you had the opportunity to experience senior day when you were playing basketball, what is it like to be a senior and have that moment?
You know, I think the only word that can really encapsulate that feeling is bittersweet, because, I mean, in the meanwhile, like, you're being celebrated, you're getting some extra playing time. There's usually some little speeches about you, but so you do feel all the sweet memories, but you're also recognizing that this is the end of your collegiate career. And especially for Division III, most players don't go on to play elsewhere or even play overseas. So it is kind of the recognition of the end of even a decade of hard work. And it's not only for yourself, but you're also recognizing that you're leaving this amazing team, and especially for the Thunder, this is such a lovely group of girls, and they all love each other so much.
Bree Gilbert, Ashton Major, Caroline Capps, Annika Evenson, and Emerson Treywick will be the 5 seniors that are honored right after this ballgame, right after the interview, so stick around for that. Rare that we actually do the celebration after a game. Typically it's done before a game. And what I will say about volleyball is that there's only 5 players, but for football, let's not talk about that. That's going to be an ace there for Evenson. Thunder now have a 4-point lead. That was Catherine Atkinson on that last service aces, by the way, so correction for that. The freshman out of San Jose. That's going to be a kill for Elmhurst. Kellen Kennedy and Kylie Phillips are out for the Blue Jays. Boys are now to serve. Benford right down the middle. Did it hit an Elmhurst player? No, they say it's out. The Wheaton fans who are here in attendance claimed it went off of Mustakis' hands. Major off the block. Dig there by Kennedy. And that's going to be a point for Elmhurst once again. Wow. And that's going to be an error. So it ends the 3-0 run in favor of the Blue Jays. We have a 2-point lead here in set number 2. Again, the first set taken by the Thunder. Potasic with the dig. Here comes a shot there. Right down the middle, soft floater by Overweg. Getting through the block once again, Blair Johnson for the Blue Jays. Now, Atrina Loarku, the freshman out of Cyprus, is on to serve. Capps.
Ooh.
It got blocked. Bedford.
Wow.
With a dramatic save. Before Blair Johnson shuts the door once again. Loarku, appearing in her 10th match, had 2 digs against Carthage. Oh, they're going to say that stayed in play, so that's another serve ace for Loarku, her 10th of the season. Elmhurst is now on a 5-1 run. They have the lead 14-13. Again, the Larku to serve. Setting up for Caroline Caps. Ends that drought. Six kills now for Caroline Caps on 14 swings. The same number of kills that Jada Wiley has. Down the middle, it's Stanford. Brianna Stanford. Just checked out the ball game. Potasic now to serve. 15-14 for Elmhurst. Caps, that got sent back. Atkinson digs it out though. Overleg dig there by Boiser. Potasic on that dig. Wiley tries again. Out of play.
After a couple runs by both teams, they're now trading points back and forth.
15 apiece here in set number 2. Caroline Caps to serve. Seeing out of Middletown, Delaware. And meanwhile, it's Kaylee Larson. Best hitting percentage on the team, hitting .295, 118 kills entering this match.
Keely Larson does it with such ease, and she makes her approach look so easy.
10 games with 10 or more kills being against Aurora, Augustana, and Wartburg. Also won the CCIW Respect Award last season. Treywick will now fire. Wow, that was a pounding kill there, but it was saved. There's Autry having to dig hard to the floor, and that was misplayed there by the Thunder. And another point for Elmhurst. That's now back-to-back. As we got ourselves a timeout, 17-15. The Blue Jays lead it by 2. And Kira, what have you liked so far about Elmhurst?
Yeah, Elmhurst has come out of the gate in the second set swinging. I think their coach definitely talked to them about some things that they needed to fix from the first set. They've kept their errors to a minimum. I'm liking that so far that they only have 2 errors, whereas in the first set they had 9. That's something that once you clean up, you can pretty much play free, and you can play good, solid volleyball. And I think that's exactly what Elmhurst has done, and they've kept rolling and have gone along smoothly.
Right now, Jada Wiley with 6 kills, Keely Larson with 4, and then Brianna Stanford with 3 kills herself. Boiser with 11 assists. And leading the digs department would be Savannah Davis, who has 6. Meanwhile, on the Thunder side, spreading it really evenly with both Jordan Benford and Caroline Caps, each with 6 kills apiece.
Yeah, that's been great. Especially Jordan Benford getting back into the being a regular kill in the offense. She's a phenomenal player and a solid player who's emerging and is continuing to emerge and will be a critical senior next year.
Benford starting in her 8th match. Originally was a bench player, but Coach Plunkett choosing to make sort of an adjustment, as it was Catherine Atkinson originally a starter. She started in 16 matches, but putting her to the bench and having Benford now play, although both do get significant playing time. And that's going to be an ace right there. I believe it was Kylie Phillips.
It's those kind of plays you just got to shake off, say, give me the next one. Let me prove that I can pass it.
3-point lead now for Elmhurst. Kennedy now to serve for the Blue Jays. Treywick, dig there by Potasic. Assist by Kennedy right down the middle. Block though. But they're trying to respond. Higgins on that assist. Here comes Benford. It got blocked again and it hits the net. And a point for Elmhurst. As another senior has come into the ball game, Bree Gilbert, out of Chandler, Arizona, appearing in her 8th match. Did play against Aurora, 3 kills on 11 swings. Gilbert will fire. Gilbert dig there by Potasic. Assist by Kennedy, right down the right pin. I'll sit over on just 1 shot. Wiley off the net, dig there by Gilbert. Gilbert will try again. That one got blocked again. Well, that was just sent backwards. Benford will now fire. Dig out by Benford again off the block. Gilbert. Nice dig there by Wiley. And they're finally going to give that point to the Thunder. Another exhilarating rally there.
Yeah, that was a great rally and a big welcome to the match to Bree Gilbert, who had a couple great digs and a couple good swings.
Only last year she played in 18 matches, 36 kills, 127 swings. Boyer. Back to Bree Gilbert. Does that stay in play? It does not for Phillips. It's now 19-17. Elmhurst still leads it by 2 as Wiley misplaces that one. That's going to be an ace for Grace Autry. Now we got ourselves another timeout, 19-18. And for the players who are not technically seniors, you can still make the case that senior day is still an important moment.
Oh, definitely, and especially at this point in the CCIW standings, every game matters, and I think calling this game for senior game is great because, I mean, senior day always comes at the end of the season, but at such a crucial point where Wheaton is still alive and they're fighting for their spot in the CCIW, this calls attention to all the players, all the skilled players, whoever can get the job done to keep the season rolling. And that's a gift you want to give to your seniors. If you're an underclassman, you want to say, hey, I'm working hard for you, and I want to extend the season so that you can play a little bit longer.
Not sure if our camera people can catch all the decorations that are going around, but they definitely did deck this place out here at King Arena.
Yeah, it looks great. They did a great job. I know Jordan Benford was responsible for organizing a lot of it, but a lot of the posters were hand-drawn, and so the Wheaton Thunder women's volleyball team is not only athletic, but they're very artistic.
Yeah, I must say, there was a really nice collage design for all the seniors out there.
Yeah.
And 5 seniors being honored. Bree Gilbert, Ashton Major, Caroline Capps, Annika Evenson, and Emerson Trewick. Oh, there it is. Nice. Good job by our camera person. It's a 1-point lead in favor of the Blue Jays. That was off the dig. Hold it. Benford and Autry ran into each other, but they're able to recover. Wiley will now try, gets through.
Wow, in front of the 10-foot line, smackdown.
That's now 8 kills on 20 swings for Jada Wiley, hitting .211. It is now Jada Wiley on the serve. Here comes Gilbert, block though, gets through. Out of play though, point for Elmhurst. It's now another timeout, 21-18. Elmhurst has the lead. And given that Coach Plunkett is about to end his first season here with the Wheaton Thunder, what have you liked so far about him this season?
You know, I don't think people understand how challenging it is to come in as a new coach, and so I think I'm very happy with how he has come in and how strong Wheaton started off. They've had a tough schedule. They've had a lot of tournaments, and so this team has been on the road and have been playing lots of games back-to-back, and so I think he's done a great job with managing that and just continuing to encourage them despite their tough schedule. And despite their record, but he keeps going. He's very confident in his team. He's got a great group of players, and it's just about putting those pieces together and stringing those wins together.
And for the Wheaton Thunder there, at one point we're 8-2 after the Marin Scribner Invitational, but it's been this tough CCIW play as well as playing some tough opponents, as you said. They're 3-10 ever since that point. Their only wins coming against Bluffton, UW Stout, And then Carroll. We talked about the top of the broadcast how Wheaton snapped a 9-game losing streak in conference play dating back to last year when Coach Schmidt was in her final year. Before they beat Carroll, their last win was against North Central. Widely again to serve. Elmhurst leads by 3. Caps. Oh, wow. That one off the shoulder of Kennedy. Silly might have helped out with that play. Again, it's Major. Five kills for Ashton Major, has the best hitting percentage on the team, second in the CCIW at .351. Now be Jordan Benford to serve, the junior out of Springdale, Arkansas. 2 double-doubles on the season, being against Edgewood and Hope. And that's going to be a service ace for Jordan Benford. That is her first service ace of the season.
One thing I want to recognize that I appreciate about Elmhurst is that a lot of teams, after a point, they'll take a second, just high five in the center, but Elmhurst really comes together and discusses their game plan with each other.
And that's going to be a point right back to the Blue Jays, able to get through the block. Kylie Phillips there recording the kill. Now with 3 kills on 12 swings. Elmhurst hitting .269 in this match. Punch right back by Phillips.
Wow.
Contested the landlord right there, but access denied. Elmhurst 3 points away from tying this second set at 1 apiece. Elmhurst was ready for that Kennedy's dig. Phillips again hits Autry.
Ooh.
And they're not going to get that one over in 3.
Bit of a miscommunication there. I think Lacey Higgins was calling her help. Bree Gilbert didn't quite hear. It is understandable given the atmosphere of the gym. King Arena is pretty packed.
24-20, Elmhurst 1 point away from tying things up at 1 apiece. Going into set number 3. Gilbert taps it over. Stanford with the dig. Phillips tries again, it got blocked. That will be caught by Coach Andrews and a point for the Thunder.
Major had to cover a lot of ground coming over from the middle spot to protect her pin, but she got all the way over there and got quite the block.
Atkinson now comes in the game. She just served right there. Phillips will fire. Nice dig there by Atkinson. Major floater, saved there by Phillips yet again. Here's Nalarku on that attempt. Patazik with that save. Caps. And they will say it got over in 3. And there's a point for the Thunder. A carry, I believe.
Wow. That's tough. Those balls, when you know you got to get it over, but it's a little bit lower than you want, so you end up having to lift, but that is an illegal play.
Elmhurst was on a 3-0 run before. Wheaton's on a 2-0 run. And able to be sent over by the Blue Jays. Not the best looking possession. There goes Caps off the block. Caroline Caps.
These two seniors on the floor, Caroline Caps and Ashton Major, are definitely making sure that their presence is known and they're spreading the Elmhurst defense thin right now.
9 kills against North Park. Got over 1,000 kills in that match because of it. Another jostle at the net. Here's Phillips off the block, saved by the Thunder. Major will now try.
This has been quite the comeback by the Thunder. But maintaining their stoic faces. It's not over till it's over.
24 apiece. Phillips. Archer with another nice dig. Benford, can she send it over? She will. Down the middle, floater there by Stanford. Caps.
Smash! Caps put on her Holt gloves and smashed that ball.
I must say, King Arena does feel electric.
It does.
That was Atkinson there on that serve. Wiley. Oh, stays in play. It's Brianna Stanford.
Brianna Stanford with the reply. This has been quite the matchup between the Elmhurst attackers and Wheaton's attackers, exchanging points, sending us into yet another overtime set.
Shades of the first set in place here in set number 2. Major. Oh, it hits an Elmhurst player and Jada Widely.
Major getting that kill and then stepping back to serve. Hopefully the adrenaline's not pumping too much. She can keep this ball in play.
7 kills now for Ashton Major. Caps has 8. Boiser the assist right down the middle. Not in play. The Thunder take set number 2.
Wow, another thriller.
Don't let the box score fool you, but the Thunder one set away from sweeping Elmhurst and picking up their 3rd conference win and getting back into the CCIW playoff picture. We'll bring you the start of the 3rd set after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
I would say be bold. There's a lot of people here on campus who want to enter into a relationship with you. So many programs and things to get involved with, but get involved and be bold in that. And also just be unashamed of who you are. Wheaton, there is no perfect Wheaton student. Rather, we're just a bunch of broken, sinful people who are just in pursuit of a perfect God. Orientation committee, and then also, of course, transfer orientation committee if you're a transfer. These are people who have been praying for you and are making so many invitations to enter into a relationship with you in that first month being at campus. So I would just say respond to those invitations, and that goes for OC members as well as the faculty and staff that surround them. I'd say the biggest challenge was how lonely it was. When you first step onto campus, you don't have all the friends that you're gonna have. And so it took time to just learn how to make friends again. One of the best pieces of advice I had was to introduce myself to my professors as a transfer. And I was surprised just by how many emails I had from professors just making themselves known. So this is a campus where you're so known and loved.
Welcome back to King Arena for the start of the 3rd set between the Wheaton Thunder and the Elmhurst Blue Jays. And Kira, what a 2nd set indeed. For the Blue Jays, though, they had the opportunity to finish things up. They were up 24-20 before the Thunder went on a 5-0 run.
Yeah, that's I have no other words to say except that is actually absolutely insane. Wheaton definitely held their ground and fought back, but don't think Wheaton should get comfortable at this point. Both sets going into extra points. Elmhurst has exactly what they need. Wheaton, in that Wheaton might be a little bit comfortable, and I'd be worried if Elmhurst can come back in this 3rd set and just smack them.
Of course, for the Wheaton Thunder, they were down 2-0 against Carroll before the Thunder completed a reverse sweep and came from behind to take set number 5. But what was interesting for the Blue Jays, they had a better hitting percentage. They had more kills, hitting 200 compared to the Thunder, hitting 163, but they just could not finish things off.
Yeah, and just looking at the statistics, what's amazing is Ashton Major her hitting percentage is at 500. I mean, I said this last game, but this statistic is unheard of. So it's just having quite the senior game for her.
7 of 14 on the season, hitting 351, second in the CCIW, also good enough to be 36th in all of Division III. Caroline Caps, by the way, 9th best hitting percentage in the conference, hitting 278. She's hitting 368 right now. Can the Thunder close it out, pick up their 3rd conference win? We'll find out. Benford fires, right pin, kill.
Wow.
And here, while all the attention might go to Ashton Major and Caroline Caps, Jordan Benford has 7 kills, second on the team.
Yeah, Jordan Benford has been a key in this match, and she has held her own and has become more confident as the set's going on to call her balls and to get the sets to her.
Blair Johnson misplayed that shot, so now the Thunder up 2-0. Lacey Higgins again to serve. Boyser on the assist. Malarkey barely able to get that one over. Benford tries yet again. Dig there by Johnson. Assist by Boyser. Malarkey blocked. And they're called out a double touch on Brianna Stanford. $3-0 now for the Thunder. It's over a top spin serve right there.
Oh, pancakes made by Autry.
That was a great save by her. And wow. But could not get that one over. Elmhurst finally on the board here in set number 3.
Some acrobatic movements by the Thunder defense.
Here's once again Atria Nalarku to serve. That's an error though. That's only the 6th service error for Elmhurst. The Thunder had 7, so again, the Blue Jays with a lot of concerns coming in that department doing a relatively good job. Boyser on the assist, firing is widely. It's out though. Wiley 8 kills on 22 swings, hitting 227. Here's now Caroline Caps. 8 kills on 19 swings, hitting 368.
Wow.
And I think that was just outright misplay. Didn't expect it to go that low for Nalarku. (6-1). What a start for the Thunder. Say the dig. Boyser the assist. Here's Widely, hits the net though. Point for the Thunder. As now we got a timeout quickly being taken by Coach Andrews. And Carrie, you were talking about this to start this 3rd set. You didn't want the Thunder to be comfortable, but they're firing off really fast.
Yeah, they're firing on all cylinders too. Defense has been great, but their attacking has been phenomenal. One thing I do want to point out is that Elmhurst has 4 errors already in this set, and I think if they can clean these errors up, it's going to be a very different ball game. Because then once their errors are cleaned up, they can get their sets to Jada Wiley, they can get Brianna Stanford involved, Keely Larson, and once their offense gets flowing, they're dangerous.
Yeah, right now Elmhurst, I know we've just played 8 points, but they're hitting -375.
Yeah.
Compared to the Thunder who are hitting 333. No errors for them so far. It's also interesting, again, for the Thunder, you talk about a win right here. You're at 2-5 in the conference play. All of a sudden, you're tied with basically North Park Augustana and Elmhurst themselves, who also have 2 wins, and North Park and Augustana are the number 5 and 6 seeds respectively. So you're talking about getting right back into the CCIW race.
Yeah, it's a perfect scenario for Wheaton. Winning this game would do wonders heading into the postseason.
The last time the Thunder made the CCIW tournament go back to 2021 under Coach Schmidt. Here's now Caroline Capps to serve. And again, another error there for the Blue Jays. Also, don't forget to stick around after the post-game interview with Coach Plunkett. We will have Senior Day celebration. That's another ace for Caroline Capps. Already the second ace for her, only coming in with 22 service aces so far. A jostle at the net. Kept alive by the Blue Jays, somehow sent over, but it's out of play for Say. It's 10-1. And that's going to be another error. Wow, I don't think I anticipated this start. Given how the first 2 sets were close, and while yes, Wheaton did make a comeback, 11-1, ridiculous.
Yeah, I also was not expecting this. I was a little worried, as I mentioned before the set began, that Wheaton might grow a little bit too comfortable, but they've done just the opposite. I think they're trying to establish their dominance and show the rest of the CCIW why they should be in the CCIW tournament.
And since the Thunder trailed 24-20 in the second set, the Thunder, including this set, are on a 17-2 run.
Wow, putting those statistics together, that nearly unheard of in all of college volleyball.
And you talk about how volleyball is such a momentum swing, but for the Elmhurst Blue Jays, obviously they had chances to close out that second set. It still must take a toll on you, given that you are down 2-0. There's still a large mountain to climb.
Yeah, but Elmhurst, I think, knows and recognizes that those first 2 sets were close, so they know that they can hang with Wheaton, and I think it's all about finding that rhythm again, getting back in that mindset, and playing confident volleyball.
Okay, for the Blue Jays coming in with 2 wins. If the Blue Jays lose here, it's not the end of the world for them, because they would still be in the thick of it. The only thing is that you would be in a 4-way tie between 3 other teams who also have 2 wins, assuming if the Thunder can close out here this afternoon. By the way, this is the only CCIW game being played on Saturday. Everyone else is playing non-conference games. Widely will now try off the block, and Elmhurst finally gets on the board. But Tasic now to serve. Higgins the assist, setting up for Jordan Benford off the block. Point for the Thunder yet again. There's now Grace Autry on the serve. Capps will fire off the block, but it's out. As Caroline Capps was looking to go cross-court on that play, did not touch a Blue Jay player. There's now Kennedy to serve. Low dig there by Capps, right down the middle, blocked again. Blue Jays now have back-to-back points. Once again, Kennedy to serve. 32 service aces for her this season. And that was Ashton Major getting through the block yet again. And yet another point for the Thunder.
Looked like Antriana Larku was trying to get out of the way, but the serve was coming in just a little too hot. She couldn't move quick enough.
And for Fires.
There she goes.
That's an error there. Rare error there for the Thunder. It's now their 8th. And the Blue Jays, they've kept it low, only 6 service errors for them. They once had 24 service errors against North Central, 23 against North Park, and then 22 against Carroll, but they have done an excellent job at eliminating those errors. And Allen gets right past, but they're called out a point for Elmhurst. I believe touched.
Came right off the block and grazed Breeze Gilbert's hand before landing out.
Widely now to serve for the Blue Jays, as Coach Plunkett is trying to plead his case, talking to one of the officials. I wonder if he's arguing that the Elmhurst player touched the net.
There's going to be no call change, so Wiley will go ahead and continue with her serve.
It's now 14-6. It was once a 10-point lead in favor of the Thunder, and hits the net. And while the Blue Jays, they've done a good job limiting those service errors, cannot have them at these crucial moments.
No, and having six errors in this set alone is crucial.
15-6, 9-point lead. Atkinson was there on the serve. Dug out there by Larku. Larku now fire off the block, and finally the Blue Jays respond. And they were given another point to the Blue Jays. Wow.
It's like a net violation given to Caroline Capps. Oh, she may have, yeah, she grazed the net on her landing.
It is now 15-8. And that's another service error for the Blue Jays. Evenson is back in the ball game. Another one of those seniors. Appeared in 7 matches last year. Has already appeared in her 17th. Capps blocked there. Trying again. Sydney Overweg gets home. Thunder have so far, I mean, the first 2 sets, again, were close. But the Thunder, they've been dominating this 3rd set. Elmhurst is trying to get back into this ball game. What a save there by Evenson. Say on the dig. Larku. Here's Capps trying. Capps got blocked. Rejected on the play. It's now 17-9. Thunder still up by 8. Sydney Overweg, what a nice save there by Patasic. Firing. Oh, somehow saved there by Evenson. Here comes Capps.
Wow.
9 kills for Caroline Caps on 25 swings. Lacey Higgins with 25 assists. Autry with 16 digs. Here's Nalarku again. And another one for Caps. Caroline Caps now has 10 kills, and the lead is back up to 10. Jada Wiley with 9 kills on 24 swings for the Blue Jays. Both Boiser and Kennedy have 12 assists. Under 6 points away from taking match. That was not a good dig there by Larku. It's now an 11-point lead. Larku on the dig. Save with the assist. Firing. Save though. Again. And Carly just rejected.
Got a great celebration on the Thunder side.
Sydney Overweg, Jordan Benford chipping in, 4 points away from taking this match. Nice dig there by Lacey Higgins. Here comes Benford. Nine kills for Jordan Benford on 23 swings, hitting .217 and also chipping in with 6 digs. Caroline Caps, 10 kills on 26 swings for her. And what an absolutely dominating performance for the Thunder here in set number 3. Trying to get back to 500 overall, but most importantly, get to 2 wins in the CCIW and get themselves back into the CCIW playoff picture. And another rejection for Clardy. The Thunder are now on a 6-0 run. Say they're on the dig. Floater upstairs. Benford digs it out though. Caps. Somehow kept alive, and that's going to be too many touches. Crowd is now out on their feet. A 7-0 run for the Wheaton Thunder. Can they complete the sweep? Again, jostling around the net, and this time plays in favor of the Blue Jays, so it ends that run for the Thunder.
Should be fitting that on game point, it hits the ceiling.
Still 24-10 though. The Thunder hitting .211, the Blue Jays -160 and 7 errors. Caps! Sent over there by Potasic. Caps tries again. Cleans the slate dry. Caroline Caps. 12 kills for her. And for the Wheaton Thunder, completing the sweep. They have now won 2 in a row in conference play and a special one on senior day, Kira.
Yeah, that was a wonderful game. And I was a little worried coming into this third set that we may have grown a little bit too comfortable, but I think they definitely proved me wrong, and they stepped in, played the kind of volleyball that they're used to. And before we recognize our own seniors, just want to recognize the Elmhurst seniors, Alexa Boiser, Kellen Kennedy, Peyton Say, Elise Rosing, Ali Schwartz, Jada Wiley, Ali Severino, and Callie Phillips. Just been they're phenomenal players, and I know that their presence at Elmhurst will be missed.
Yeah, for Jada Wiley, finishing with the most kills on the team, 9 of 24, hitting .167. And it was Potasic, who had 7 digs herself. And then Alexa Boiser with 13 assists, but also Kellen Kennedy, 12 assists by herself. So both those setters doing a good job for Elmhurst.
Yeah, it was a great game. The first 2 sets were highly competitive, and I know had everyone in King Arena on the edge of their seats.
And honestly, for for those who look at the box score and look, oh, Elmhurst just got swept, it's not an accurate reflection of how competitive Elmhurst played. And meanwhile, for the Wheaton Thunder, Jordan Benford and Caroline Capps each with double-digit kills. Benford with 10, Caroline Capps with 12 kills on 29 swings. An impressive showing on senior day. Lacey Higgins, 28 assists. Grace Autry chipping in with 16 digs, but really a big win, especially for the seniors.
Yeah, very proud. Great senior game.
And for the Thunder, again, they'll have Carthage. And now we'll get a special post-game interview with Coach Plunkett. And Coach, once again, another great win for you guys. What were your thoughts on the match?
We knew it was going to be a battle. I was telling them all week how Elmhurst is just a team that fights, they compete, they have a great offense, and I'm really proud of the group today because we were able to execute when we needed to. I mean, we were losing those tight sets at certain points of this year, and today we won them. We want to obviously give a lot of props to our senior group that came and played extremely well. Extremely proud of what they were able to do from a standpoint to kind of set the foundation for the win today.
At one point in the second set, you trailed 24-20, but going into the second set and going to the third set, you went on a 17-2 run.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You're not going to get those numbers all the time, that's for sure. But it's really cool that we were able to not just close out set 2 and come back, but then let that momentum carry us into the third set and have a great third set. So we didn't let the break stop our momentum, and I think that's really good. And what it was we kept serving our spots really, really well, and we put a lot of pressure on Elmhurst, and they struggled to get out of it today, fortunate for us.
And what do you guys hope to take into Carthage going into your final CCIW game?
Yeah, I think it's just the level that we can play at. If we're able to play at that consistency, we're in good space. And so we know Carthage is a really good team to come in here, but we know that we're a great team here at home. So we're going to look to execute the highest level that we can for sure.
Once again, Coach Plunkett, thank you for taking the time and congrats on the win.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for coming.
And once again, for the Thunder, getting a massive win. They improved to 12-12, 2-5 in CCIW play. For the Blue Jays, they dropped to 12-11. 2-6 in CCIW play. And Kerry, we were talking about this at the top of the broadcast. All of a sudden now, you have 4 teams, North Park, Augustana, Elmhurst, and Wheaton, each with 2 wins in the CCIW. Everyone's still alive for the CCIW tournament.
Yeah, in my time at Wheaton, I don't know if I've ever seen a CCIW tournament race this close, which just speaks to the competition level of the CCIW. To have 4 teams still alive at this point in the season is nearly unheard of, and for Wheaton to have crawled back into that and still to show the rest of the CCIW, hey, we're still alive, we're still ready to fight, is a great achievement.
And so once again, alongside Kira Carragher, I'm Aiden Khan. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back for the Senior Day celebration. So stay tuned for that.
As the Thunder coaching staff present them with a gift from the athletics department. Our first senior to recognize today is Caroline Capps. Caroline is a business and economics major from Middletown, Delaware, and is joined by her parents Alex and Maggie Capps. Caroline recently eclipsed the 1,000 kill and 600 career dig milestones. She has appeared in 105 career matches and 4 full seasons with the Thunder. She entered today's match ranked in the top 50 among all active Division III players in career kills. Caroline is having an outstanding senior season, ranking 5th in the CCIW in kills per set with more than 3.7%, a mark that ranks in the top 50 in D3 this season. She entered today's match with a .278 attack percentage for the season that ranks 7th on Wheaton's career list. On Wednesday night in the victory against Carroll, Caroline set a career high with 23 kills, the most by a Wheaton player in a match since 2016. Thunder head coach Eric Plunkett says of her, Caroline has shown her growth each season and is capping it off with her best season yet. She is consistent with her energy and is always willing to give that energy to her teammates. Caroline Capps. Our next senior is Annika Evenson. A biochemistry and molecular biology double major from Savage, Minnesota, Annika is joined by her parents Dave and Kim. She is in her 2nd season with the Thunder volleyball team after joining from the Wheaton cross-country program. She has appeared in 24 matches across her 2 seasons on the court. She recorded a career-high 21 digs last season against UW Stevens Point and also had a career best in service aces in that match against the Pointers. Thunder head coach Eric Plunkett says of her, Annika sets the standard for work ethic and practice. You can always find Annika making diving plays all over the gym and doing it all with a smile. Annika Evenson. Next, we have Bree Gilbert. A business and economics major from Chandler, Arizona, Bree is joined by Lisa, Keith, and Claire Gilbert. Bree entered today's action playing 48 matches over her Thunder career. The top performance of Bree's career came in her sophomore season as she set career highs in kills, assists, and blocks against Carroll. Coach Plunkett says of her, Bree has shown such resilience this season as she has worked through a few injury setbacks. I'm extremely proud to see her battle through and come out better on the other side. Bree Gilbert. Our next senior is Ashton Major. A psychology major from Edmond, Oklahoma, Ashton is joined by her parents Troy and Penny Major. She has played in 46 matches in her career with 289 kills, averaging nearly 2 kills per set. Ashton has a career attack percentage of .286, including a sensational mark of .351 this year that ranks third in the CCIW and is in the top 40 of all of Division III. Major has more than 100 career blocks, including a career-high 7 blocks last season against Rose Holman. She has twice set a career high with 13 kills in a win against Bethel last season and on Wednesday night against Carroll. She has twice recorded a career best 5 service aces this season in matches against Augustana and Bluffton. Coach Plunkett states, Ashton is one of the most coachable athletes I have had, and she has stepped up in a big way for us this season. She's a consistent force for us both offensively and defensively, setting the tone for our middles. Ashton Major. Our final senior to recognize today is Emerson Treywick. A business and economics and communication double major from Centerton, Arkansas, Emerson is joined by her parents Justin and Stephanie Treywick. Treywick has appeared in 87 matches in her Thunder career and entered today's match with 696 career kills, averaging more than 2.4 kills per set. Treywick has 612 career digs with more than 2.1 digs per set. She recorded a career-high 22 kills as a sophomore against MSOE and also tallied a career-best 19 digs against Central College that same season. Head coach Eric Plunkett says of her, Emerson's impact on the program stretches far beyond her play on the court. She brings such a positive vibe to the team and is adored by her teammates. Emerson Treywick. Ladies and gentlemen, please give our seniors and their families one more round of applause.
Just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming, celebrating.